Roger, well, your 11-match winning streak came to an end in that thrilling final in California last week, but how good does it feel to be consistently competing in these high-profile finals again after what looked like a slightly frustrating 2013?
I mean, it's just nice to be playing this way, you know, being able to chase down every ball, you know, going deep in tournaments. I think this is my 7th tournament in a row now with Indian Wells. I've gone semis or beyond, and I've been able to win one of them. So I think the goal now is to try to win more titles. It was a pity I couldn't win the finals against Djokovic at the end in a tiebreaker in the 3rd set. It's clearly always frustrating. But overall, I'm really happy with my level of play, and it's encouraging, hopefully, for the next few months.
What has been the difference for you this year? Is it purely just starting the year feeling fresh and injury-free? Or
yeah, injury-free, healthy, worked really hard with Severin, my coach, in the off-season in December. Couldn't have worked any harder, so I think that's paying off. Then the change of the racket, it's been unbelievably exciting. It's really working well. I'm surprised how quickly things turned around for me with a bigger head size, more power, and I'm really feeling it. That's like also part of the reason. And then also just working with Stefan Edberg has been inspiring, you know, sort of a mentor role for him coming in and being part of the tour again and supporting me. Has been fresh as well, and I've really enjoyed that too.
I think until the final last week, you had a record of holding serve in 33 consecutive games. I mean, that sort of consistency must be key to the recent success as well.
Yeah, I mean, sure. If you win a lot of your service games, then you can do whatever you want on the return games, but you're never quite sure when that streak's going to end, and that's why you got to be very focused, point for point mentality. That's what I've always been quite good at, you know, in recent years, that even if things don't go well, my focus is there, and the belief is kind of there always because of my results in the past. But as we don't live in the past, I always got to make sure I look to the future and rewrite my own tennis history, and for that I keep working hard, and I enjoy it. That's why I'm still on the tour, and now I can do it with the family, and it's really, it's quite amazing actually.
I mean, when you've been playing the game as long as you have, some might think finding the sweet spot with your serve is almost second nature. I mean, clearly it's not that easy, and it must be something you still have to work very hard at.
Yeah, the thing is about, I think, serving is you need the rhythm, and you need consistency. It's one thing to serve hard, one serve or a couple of good serves here and there, but what you got to do is be able to serve accurate, and then the shoulder needs to be like oiled like a car in a way. So you always got to keep on serving even throughout the year. Even if you're, let's say, bored sitting at home, it might almost be good just to go serve a few serves against like a wall or something, just to keep that motion going. I think is very helpful, and sometimes I guess I went through spells where I didn't serve enough, and then that's where your serving rhythm goes off and you become inconsistent, and that's what I've been working on now the last few months in particular.
I mean, you really talked about rediscovering your fire as well this season, which is only good news, I guess, for Federer fans as we arrive here in Miami now as well.
I think so. I mean, like, I really enjoy playing. It's clearly much more enjoyable playing this way than last year, when I'm thinking about, am I going to get to this ball? Am I going to feel better tomorrow morning when I wake up with my back? And I didn't, so it's a frustrating end to the day and a frustrating beginning to the day, physically and mentally. So I don't have these worries anymore now. I just got to make sure I keep doing my exercises, and core exercise, quite simple actually if you think about it, but you just got to do them. And I changed those up a little bit because I was doing them before, but I just had to change it up so it solves the problem I was having. And then go out there, enjoy it, but like you said, have that fire and that will to win, because without that, you're just not going to get it done against the big guys.
Looking at this tournament briefly then in Miami, it just seems like such a popular event. So many players train here as well. Why is it such a popular tournament among the players?
You know, people like it here. I think the weather is quite nice. You know, I mean, okay, it can be quite humid, stormy, windy sometimes, but that's nice. You know, there's also some change to the everyday life here in Miami. It's got a big history in tennis in general, also through juniors. I've been coming here since '95, '96 for the under 14 Junior World Championships, the Orange Bowl, the famous one, and I've been coming back here every single year except last year. So I think people get to know Miami at a very young age, all the players, and that's them also one of the reasons maybe they come down here and train.